The biggest reason men over 50 never see results isn't age, it's the workout split. If your program leaves you sore, stiff, and stuck, but not bigger or stronger, then it's not your body failing you, it's the wrong plan. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the worst split you can do as a man over 50, and then I'll give you the split that actually works, so you can finally see real muscle growth without beating up your joints. My name is Gary Walker. I've been training for over 30 years, but more importantly, I'm 51, a husband, a dad, and a man who's lived through the frustrations of training like I was still in my 20s. I've also coached thousands of men in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even into their 70s to rebuild their strength, restore their confidence, and finally train in a way that actually works for this stage of life. So stick with me, because not only will I show you the splits that are flat out sabotaging your results, I'm also gonna give you the best split for men over 50 with a full week of training laid out for you as well. If you watch until the end, I'll hook you up with a free workout plan built on this exact structure, so you can stop guessing and finally start building the body you've been chasing. Your body can still build muscle after 50, but how it responds to training has fundamentally changed. And most workout plans, they ignore that change. First, hormonal responses blunted. Testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1 aren't as readily triggered with old school bro splits. You can't just hammer a muscle once a week and expect anabolic signaling to carry you for 7 days. The internal chemistry isn't primed like it was in your 20s. You need more frequent, but smarter stimulus. All right, number 2 is neuromuscular coordination declines faster than muscle strength. It's not just about how much weight you lift, it's about how efficiently your brain tells your muscles to fire. Traditional volume-based splits don't address the neuromuscular efficiency losses that come with aging. Your training must reinforce movement patterns, not just tear down tissue. All right, and the third thing is you have to train with intensity, but not at the cost of recovery. Training to failure 5 days a week, that might have worked at 22, but after 50, it just fries your central nervous system. It crushes your recovery and leads to joint inflammation. As older men, we need better programming. We need strategic intensity and smarter structure. So here's the bottom line. You don't need less training. You need more intelligent training. That's why splits built for younger bodies stop working for us, and why the right system can actually help you outperform them at any age. Now here's the first bad split we'll talk about. The classic bro split. Chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, legs Wednesday, shoulders Thursday, and then arms on Friday. Now here's why this fails. Frequency mismatch. Each muscle only gets trained once every 7 days, and your body is only primed to grow for 2 days. That's 4 to 5 wasted days. In addition to this, it's a ton of overload in one shot. You dump 15 to 20 sets on chest in 1 day. That creates damage and soreness, but not more growth. It's better to spread the workload across the week. There's also skill decay with this split. Big lifts like presses and rows are motor skills. Training them once a week isn't enough practice to actually get stronger. The result, you're sore, but you're not bigger. All right, the second bad split is the 6-day high volume grind, man. All right, here's the thing. This is the train every day mindset. Tons of sets, minimal rest. Here's the problem with this. This split exceeds recovery capacity. You blow past your max recoverable volume by doing this. That means you're training harder than your body can adapt to. This causes a hormonal backlash. Constant stress drives cortisol up, and it lowers testosterone. You feel drained, not anabolic. It also causes connective tissue breakdown. Your muscles might recover, but your joints and tendons, they don't recover. That's why your elbows, your shoulders, and your knees keep screaming at you. Instead of growing, your body shifts into survival mode. And then there's the worst offender of all, the random workouts. This is when you walk into the gym and just wing it, or bounce between trending YouTube workouts with no plan of action. Now, why this fails is there's no progressive overload. You can't improve what you can't measure. And this type of training usually adds a lot of junk volume as well. You get sweaty and tired, but you don't get stronger, and definitely not more muscular. This type of working out also leads to imbalances. Too much pushing, not enough pulling. Too much quad work, not enough hamstring work. And over time, this leads to pain and injuries, and eventually a loss of motivation to even work out. Basically, random workouts give you random results. Now let me show you what does work though. I'm also gonna give you two different options here. Best split option A and best split option B. The best split for men over 50 is 4 days per week. That's the sweet spot for stimulus, recovery, and sustainability. Now, option A is a standard push-pull leg and mobility week. So day one would be a push day, chest, shoulders, tries. Example would be incline dumbbell presses, cable flies, shoulder presses, tricep pushdowns. Day two is a pull day, back, rear delts, and biceps. Example, chest supported back rows, TRICON neutral grip pull downs, rear delt flies, and then two bicep exercises like alternating dumbbell curls and incline hammer curls. Day three is a leg day, quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. An example is Bulgarian split squats, TRICON leg curls, TRICON leg extensions, hip thrusts, and calf raises. And day four is a mobility/recovery day. Work on some thoracic extension, shoulder mobility complex, hip openers, a core stability exercise in there, and 20 to 30 minutes of zone 2 cardio. Now, why this works is muscle frequency is doubled compared to bro splits, so you maximize your growth opportunities. Also, balanced movement patterns protect your shoulders and hips. And the mobility recovery day reduces stiffness, it restores positions, and it accelerates your recovery. Now, this isn't just about training harder, it's about training smarter so you can keep progressing year after year. All right, now let's talk about option B here. Option B swaps the mobility day for a full body complex day. This is where you chain movements together with lighter loads and crisp form. An example would be something like this: Romanian deadlifts, then go straight into a back row, then a goblet squat, a push press, and then a reverse lunge. So you're gonna do 4 to 5 exercises back to back for 3 to 4 rounds with short rest in between. Now this works because it adds a conditioning effect without joint pounding. It also keeps skills sharp with frequent exposure and builds work capacity, so you recover faster from your heavy days. All right, both splits check the boxes of frequency, volume, recovery, and longevity. Whichever split you use, follow these rules though. Shoot for 8 to 12 hard sets per muscle per week. Pay attention to your tempo as well. Control every single rep. Take a full 3 seconds to lower the weight and use max effort. Train close to failure within 0 to 2 reps left in the tank. And focus on balance. Push equals pull, a squat equals hinge. Symmetry keeps you injury free. This is how you maximize muscle growth without punishing your body. Now, if you want to put this into action, I've created a free workout plan for men over 50 using these exact splits. It includes weekly layout, exercise selection, rep ranges, and even progressions, all built to be joint friendly and sustainable. Click the link in the description, download your free plan, and start training right away this week. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and look through some of my other older videos to see other strategies you can use to either build more muscle, stay injury-free, burn fat, whatever your goals are. Just make sure you go back and check out some of those videos. Now click the link, get the plan, get busy, get after it, and God bless.